Understanding narcissism, a brief overview. Narcissism exists on a spectrum. We all have some narcissistic traits, and that's normal. But narcissistic personality disorder is different. It's a mental health condition. People with this disorder crave admiration and need to be the center of attention. They lack empathy for others, which makes it hard for them to be loving parents. Narcissistic parents often see their children as extensions of themselves. They use their children to fulfill their own needs, creating a toxic environment for a child to grow up in. The narcissist parent. Identifying the traits. Narcissistic parents share common traits. They are often charismatic and charming on the surface, but underneath, a deep need for control exists. They manipulate their children, using guilt trips and emotional blackmail. They prioritize their own image above their child's well-being. Criticism comes easily to them. They belittle their children's accomplishments, demanding perfection but never offering praise. This leaves the child feeling inadequate and unworthy. The child's experience, a world of confusion and neglect. Growing up with a narcissistic parent is confusing for a child. The child's emotional needs are ignored. Love becomes conditional based on pleasing the parent. Children learn to walk on eggshells, fearing outbursts and disapproval. They become hypervigilant, trying to anticipate their parents' moods. This constant state of anxiety is damaging. Children may develop anxiety disorders or depression. They may struggle with self-esteem and forming healthy relationships. Real-life examples, scars left behind. Imagine Sarah, a young girl whose every achievement is met with indifference by her narcissistic mother. The message is clear: it's not good enough. Sarah grows up believing she's a failure. Or consider Tom, whose father uses him as a trophy. He boasts about Tom's accomplishments to others but never acknowledges Tom's feelings or dreams. Tom learns to suppress his true self. These examples illustrate the devastating impact of narcissistic parenting. Children internalize the abuse and carry the scars into adulthood. Section 5. The Adult Child, Long-Term Impacts of Narcissistic Parenting. Adult children of narcissistic parents often struggle with relationships. They may be drawn to partners who are also narcissistic. The cycle of abuse can repeat itself. They may have difficulty setting boundaries. They overgive and people please, seeking validation they never received as children. Many struggle with self-sabotage. They fear success because it was never celebrated. They may unconsciously recreate familiar patterns of dysfunction. Section 6. Psychological Consequences, a Legacy of Pain. The psychological wounds run deep. Complex PTSD is common. This is a result of prolonged exposure to trauma and emotional abuse. Adult children may experience chronic feelings of shame and guilt. They may feel inherently flawed or unworthy of love. Many turn to therapy to heal. Unpacking the past and developing coping mechanisms is crucial for breaking free from the narcissistic legacy. Section 7. Breaking free steps towards healing. Healing is possible. It begins with acknowledging the abuse and its impact. This requires courage and self-compassion. Setting boundaries with the narcissistic parent is essential. This might mean limiting contact or ending the relationship entirely. Therapy provides a safe space to process the trauma. It helps individuals develop self-awareness and build healthier relationship patterns. Section 8. Finding your voice. Empowering the inner child. It's important to reconnect with the inner child. That child was silenced and neglected. Giving that child a voice is empowering. This can be done through journaling, art therapy, or simply spending time in nature. The goal is to nurture and validate the wounded parts of oneself. Learning to love and accept oneself unconditionally is key. This means challenging negative self-talk and embracing self-care practices. Section 9. Embracing the future. Hope for recovery. Recovery is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way. But with support and self-compassion, healing is possible. Remember, you are not alone. Many others share your experience. Support groups and online communities offer connection and understanding. By confronting the past and embracing the present, you can create a brighter future, one filled with healthy relationships, self-love, and authentic happiness.